Hey guys, Saif here. A lot of you have been asking me about some more tips and tricks for PvP, especially low levels. And this is video is of me playing Alderon, and I'm gonna go over some tips why it's going on, how to be an effective PvPer at low levels and still help your team and not be like a huge hindrance that most people think low levels are. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright, this is me on a level 11 Sith Marauder. Yeah, a lot of people don't like low levels being in the battlegrounds with them, and it's, I kind of see their point because a lot of low levels have no idea what's going on. They don't have any of their abilities, and they just go in there hacking, slashing, run around like a little noob. But you're gonna get this, so you have to put up with it. I mean, people have to learn the game, and you gotta cut them some slack. But then you have these other people that just level pure BGs. And if you're gonna level pure BGs, make sure you're doing the right thing. Make sure you're conscious with how you can help the team, because you don't have all your abilities. You don't have all, you don't do that great of damage. You're not gonna top any charts. You're not gonna do crazy bursts. So the key thing, number one, annoy healers. You have to just ride healers. I'm definitely on this guy right here. He's either healer or ranged DPS. You want to disrupt basically their ranged or ranged DPS or healers, so they can't just free cast heals or free cast DPS and just wipe out your team. So this is something really effective that you can do as a low level, is just go straight for that ranged DPS, especially if you're a melee. Just get in their face, make them want to move, because they're so used to people pounding away on them and doing so much DPS, they want to get out of the way. They don't want to, they think you're going to interrupt them. Or you see this level 20 trying to sneak up on me. I'm trying to get to my teammates for some help. I know as a level 11 I can't take him, so I'm trying to get up here where somebody'd help me. And I realize they're not paying attention, so I may as well fight him a little bit. But yeah, you want to get in the face of those casters, getting those healers, disrupt their heals. You get some interrupts later on. Mid-20s, you should have enough abilities. This strategy, is going to change for you. You're not going to have to use this strategy. But also, don't be afraid to die. I mean, if you're in there, getting 4 people to attack you and you're level 11, it really leaves like the level 50s, and level 50s won't be playing with you after this week's patch. But, let's say 49s, it'll really get people to target you because they know they can kill you fast. But what this does, it's a big distraction for them. Instead of capping the node or killing the healer, they're trying to kill you instead, which makes your real DPS really try to attack you. Lets them able to attack freely and cast on these people. So especially, this strategy is really good for melee. You just want to get in people's faces, go for the highest level target you can find, distract them. If you die, you die. I mean, you're not going to top any numbers, you're not going to have any long survivability. They boost your damage and health, but you don't have the abilities or the talents, so you're not going to hit as hard or do anything, so it's just common sense. So really, you're the ultimate team player. You can't just go off, free roaming. You really have to be smart if you're gonna PvP at low level, especially if you're gonna grind out. Because remember, this is on your server, so you're hurting your server's win the loss ratio basically. If you're just screwing around and your level 50s can never get any wins, never get any gear because you're always on your ult, just goofing off, attacking somebody. So it's all about being the ultimate team player, getting in melee range, just mixing it up basically. Agitate these people, make them mad, make them not attack the better players, make them where they just want to farm you. And if they choose to farm you at level 10, or let's say you're level 15, so be it. I mean, they're screwing themselves just sitting there farming you like this. So, and the other thing is, don't be afraid to play some defense. Right here I'm running up to protect this post. There's only one guy. I'm afraid that it's going to get hit soon. And it does eventually get hit, but I chill out here for 2 or 3 minutes actually. Just kind of, waiting for something to happen. Don't let a level 50 sit here and guard a node. I mean, that's just stupid. If you're a stealther, try and guard a node. It's the perfect thing. I mean, the enemy will try and come take it. You can sap them, or, you know, I forgot the name of the ability. But you're a perfect guarding target. You're not really designed for straight up, you know, assault battle and heavy AoE. As you can see right here, there's a spy on me. Or assassin, I believe. I call everything a spy. I'm so used to playing SWG and there being only spies, and there's like 4 different stealth classes in this game, I believe. So yeah, see, I'm guarding the node. This stealther only thinks it's me here, so he's gonna wait maybe for some backup. He's calling him backup, thinking, you know, maybe it's just me here. But he's still a little cowardice not to come out and fight at level 11, I have to say. He may know we have a stealther here, I'm not sure. Yeah, like I said, this little down spot in the video. But yeah, just because you're a low level, you can still be plenty effective. People, you know, your playstyle has to change though. I mean, you got to go into that mindset that, you know, you're trying to help your team win, not that, oh, I wanted to see what kind of good numbers I can do at a level 11. Because you know what? You're not going to do anything. I've pulled off every kind of crazy stuff I can with these low level characters, and you hit 200k, woo. You know, and you just sacrifice your whole team for running off by yourself going for numbers. That's not the way to go. So if you go into these games as a team, you know, oriented player, going for those casters and going for those healers and trying to mix up, you know, so they just can't rail your good DPS, you're going to win these games. I mean, you can actually help change the tide of a battle. I'm taking on some melee here. As you can see, my biggest hit as a Marauder is only about 1700 at this level, which is very low. And yeah, this strategy changes in the late 20s because you gain a lot of your abilities. Still can't do that much damage to a level 50. You know, that'll change next week though, when we can only it only goes up to 49, and we won't have to fight anybody with the expertise gear as you're leveling alts. I mean, I have my level 50. I cream level 11s. I mean, I can blow them up in 3 hits. So I mean, yeah. But if one gets in my face like a Marauder, I'm actually backing up, using my blowback, concentrating on him to get him off of me, because I don't want to take any damage. You know, it basically screws your whole concentration. So I kind of figured this, you know, strategy out and kind of tailored my alt leveling because I know how it is on my range class. So it works really effective when, even though they're not a good melee, it gets in your face. It definitely distracts you from the ball carrier or, you know, what's going on. My team's trying to gain the middle back here. It takes a while to get it back. Yeah, as you can see, that damage is pretty low. Even that guy's level 21. But yeah, once they get rid of the 50s and the expertise comes down, a level 24 should be pretty darn effective. 40s will have an edge on them just because of the gear, but not much of an edge. I'm having a hard time getting the middle back here. Juggernauts especially, this strategy works really good in the mid-20s because you get a lot of blowbacks and interrupts, and you can really lock up a healer. But yeah, people are not as annoyed with low levels grinding XP in these BGs if you're more this type of player, and I'm not just like running underneath the map looking to get big numbers by fighting some other low level. And you know, you gotta, you know, drop, you know, you just gotta, you know, drop the hammer and go for the level 50s and irritate them. I mean, if you come up with 10 deaths, so be it. You know, your team will probably win because you know what that means? They can go in for you the entire match instead of going for what they need to be doing, the objectives or anything. Little glitch right there. I'm doing a video of just some of the glitches I've come across. It's pretty funny. That's one of them I'm gonna add to the video. Just your speeder, the speeder disappearing on you like that. If you guys want to know any, other strategies about low-level PvP, let me know. But that's pretty much the basics: is go after the level 50s, go after ranged DPS, go after casters, disrupt what's going on. Do not mess with melee. Try and go after those range. You're going to do more for your team disrupting those ranged people than you will be trying to kill a level 50 person. If there's no one else to attack, of course. But yeah, you're gonna do more for your team or more damage going for those ranged people and disrupting it. Well, we're about to lose this game. I mean, we had a really good, strong lead. And then we just fell apart. We start getting another turret back here pretty soon. A one-on-one here versus level 20. I popped a lot of defensive cooldowns right here. That's why he's not doing much damage to me. I recently got this guy to 15 here recently, and I'm going to do like a 24 video just to show you some other tips I find out along the way leveling this guy just PvP, and show you how what kind of different strats you would use as you level up later. I know a lot of people are starting to get 50, so I'm trying to come up with unique ways and new strategies that people actually could use, and it would actually help them. I'm coming up with actually a credit, how to make a lot of credits, like a credit farming guide. It should be coming out in the next few days. Also, so yeah, if you're not already subscribed, yeah, those are some of the things that are coming up. Another effective how to better maximize your leveling with PvP in the 20s, and credit guide. We have two bases right here. We're just trying to hang on here, and a bunch of melee at this one, so can't really use my strategy. And you'll start seeing we just start zerging this base because we're basically beat and we need to hold it. Just trying to hold them off the node. This is a very other good thing, node defense. Just keep them off the nodes, don't be going after kills. Our team just starts zerging this here, trying to keep them off. The game's over at this point.
The ship has been eliminated. The planet's defenses are ours.
Yeah, nice lead, then we almost lost it, then came back to win it again. Yep, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yep, top damage there, even though I was using this team strategy. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later.